Hey guys, so I am here today with February favorites. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my favorites this year. In January I did a revisited favorites where I looked back on all of my 2014 favorites and I let you guys know if they were still favorites or if they weren't, what is a favorite in place of those old favorites. And then I figured for February I would show you guys my actual favorites, like what I used the entire month of February, and what I was really loving. And then if for March, I'm going to do the same thing for favorites revisited, except I'm going to do 2015. So that'll be fun. I think this will probably end up going up around like the middle to the end of March. So it's still February favorites because I wrote everything down because I need to write things down lately. Otherwise I just forget things, which is probably why I don't do favorites more often, is because, or I hadn't been doing favorites more often, is because if I don't write it down, I just forget that it's been a favorite or that I've been using it a ton. But anything that I have been absolutely loving, I've been keeping a log of, so that way I can tell you guys about it. So I've got some makeup, I've got some skincare, I've got a few body care things. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to do makeup first. So in these, I might not necessarily be using even right now, but during the entire month of February, I was really loving these things. So the first was the Clove and Hollow Pressed Powder Foundation. I'm not actually wearing this today. I am wearing what's like left of my Modern Minerals foundation. I'm like almost done with that container. I'm like kind of trying to use it up so I can stick it in my empties and have something else to tally. But I used this, I think, pretty much every time I wore makeup in February. I did a demo of this in the beginning of February, and then I really liked it, so I wore it in like every subsequent video after that, except for March. I think like as soon as March hit, I switched back over to Modern Minerals just so I can sort of finish up that container. But I really love this foundation. It's got really great coverage. It lasts. A couple of people had asked me about lasting power, and I told you that I would let you guys know towards the end of the month, like when I did my favorites, and it's actually got really good lasting power. It can sort of like dissipate in some spots, especially if you're like a face toucher like I am. I tend to touch around my nose a lot or my chin, so by the end of the day sometimes it's like dissipated from my nose and my chin area, but it generally stays pretty well. It doesn't end up looking like cakey or powdery or like flaky or anything like that. So I've just really been liking this. It's a good color match. It's got good ingredients, and the price is actually pretty, you know, it's comparable to like Zuzu Luxe, which has been my favorite for a long time. But I think this has actually replaced my Zuzu Luxe foundation preference. I'm finishing up a pan of Zuzu Luxe foundation, and I think I'm just going to switch over to the Clove and Hollow because the color matches me really well. I really like the coverage, and yeah, I'm gonna leave the link for that demo video and like first impressions I did down below, but I'm really liking this. One thing that I've noticed too, compared to like the Zuzu Luxe one, I hit pan on the Zuzu Luxe one super quick. I don't know if the formula has just gotten like really, I don't know, it's like not compact, but I have like barely dented this, and I used it at least 5 or 6 times in February, whereas if I had used the Zuzu Luxe one 5 or 6 times, I would have been like hitting pan on it already. So good value for the money, good coverage, good ingredients. I really like this. So the other makeup product that I used a ton in February, I actually did film a bunch of clips for this, because I'm going to hopefully get up a video for a review for this, but everything is like behind. I've been meaning to do my like Mahalo Winter Grace collection video. I've been meaning to do a review video for this. Like I'm like behind on everything. But yeah, this is the Inica Day to Night palette, and I'm like obsessed with this palette. I've used every color in here for every look that I did, even this orange one. I did not think that I was gonna like this orange one because I've never worn orange eyeshadow before, but I actually really love this color. I think I filmed a video with it on, or maybe I just took a picture. I can't remember if I actually filmed with it, but I love this color. So I used this color, and then I believe I used bronze as like, so this color was in the crease, and then this bronze color was like all over the lid. Super pretty. It's like a sunset look. I absolutely loved it, and it works for me. I did not think that warm eyeshadows were sort of like my thing, but I'm thinking that now, since I've gotten this palette, like warm eyeshadows are my thing. I also love the pink colors a lot. I love wearing these like plummy colors on their own, and I also did a look featuring like you'll see when I finally get around to doing that review video, you'll see the looks that I filmed with this. I think I filmed at least 3. So I love this palette, is really great, and I think Choosy Chick just restocked on it. So if you've been wanting to pick it up and you don't want to order it from the Inica website, I think you can still get it from the Choosy Chick. And I'm not sure where else you could get it besides Inica, but I don't know if this is limited edition or if this is something they're going to have forever. I thought it was just going to, oh, it says limited edition on the front, but I don't know how long they're going to keep it around. So if you've been wanting it and you like colors like these, I actually really highly recommend this because it's a very versatile range, at least for me. Like, I didn't think I was going to use all these colors, and I totally used all these colors and loved them all. So that video is forthcoming, but if you've been interested in this, definitely check it out before it's gone forever, whenever that will be. But I really, really have been loving that. So, and I've also been loving, this is like an old favorite, I've been loving the Mineral Fusion eyeliner in charcoal. That is what I have on my eyes today. Every time I wear this, I get a couple of people asking, like, what is your eye? Well, oh, that is so, I hate when my hair does that. Does anybody else hate that? But like, what's on your eyes? And I like doing, like, my favorite look for all of February was either something with the Inica palette or it was like black liner smudged all over my eyes. Like, that's my easy, quick, smoky eye look. It takes like a pencil and a Q-tip and you just smudge it around. It's sort of like the messier the better. It's like the lived-in liner look. I've done a couple of videos on it. It's like my favorite way to like put something on my face without, you know, getting out a palette and doing a 30-minute eye look. This is just, you know, rub it all over, smudge it out, good to go. And this is like my favorite pencil liner too. I've tried a couple of other black pencils, but this one smudges really well. So if you are looking for like a smudgy black liner, this one for me is like the best smudgy black liner. It's soft, you know, it smudges really easily. If you're looking for something that doesn't smudge or move, this is not the pencil for that. But if you like, you know, smoky eyes, if you like smudgy liner, definitely check this one out because this one's really great. My pencil is very old. I think I actually talked about this in my 2014 favorites revisited, and this was in there. I'm pretty sure it's that old. I still have the same pencil. I mean, I don't see how it goes bad. I mean, it's a pencil. You don't throw like regular pencils away after you don't use them for a year, do you? But I mean, who uses regular pencils anymore? Anyway, I did just sharpen this today for the first time. I hadn't sharpened it in like such a long time. But yeah, I really love this pencil. So that's been a recent favorite. And then a couple of mascara favorites. I've got the Inica Long Lash mascara favorite, which I will also be doing a demo and review on eventually. I have been liking that one. It does give like sort of like a lot of length, but not so much volume or like chunkiness. And then I've also been loving the Pacifica Dream Big mascara actually, especially with this eye look. I will reach for this one because then I can sort of build my eyelashes up to be like pretty chunky, which I don't like usually, but when I wear this look, I kind of like bigger, chunkier lashes. So the Dream Big one has 2 different settings where you like swivel this thing down here, where it expands for length and then you compact it for volume. So I like to do 1 coat of length and then 1 coat of volume, and I love the way that this looks. So yeah, I actually really, really enjoy this mascara as well. So those are my 2 mascara favorites for February. Okay, and then we have one more makeup thing, which is the Fit Glow Beauty lip color serums, or Good Gloss, or I don't really even know what they're called. I wrote down Good Gloss, but I don't think that's what they're called anymore. I think that's what they used to be called. Now they're just called the lip color serums. I don't know why I wrote down Good Gloss. I never had them before, so I don't know why that is what came to my head. But I have been loving this formula actually. I'm wearing it on, so what's on my lips right now is the Fit Glow Lip Cream in Pure, which is like a nude. They actually have quite a few nudes. I think the Fit Glow, I think they've got like 3 nudes. But yeah, this is the lipstick I have on, and then on top of it I have the lip serum in Nudie. So yeah, I really love that combo. I've actually worn it quite a few times. I love these serums on their own. I love them over the lipsticks. They smell really good. They feel really good on the lips. And I actually do have swatch videos for the lip serums and the lip creams forthcoming. I did film my lip serum one already, and I need to film my lip cream one, but it's kind of difficult with Oliver, so I need to do it when he's napping. He is napping today, but then it started to rain, so the lighting got funny. So yeah, I'm gonna try to film my lip cream video tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be up soon. So this one sort of borders between makeup and skincare, and it's the Fit Glow Redness Rescue Cream. Really been loving this. I'm actually like a third of the way through the container already. I'm all the way up here, which you can't be able to tell, but you can see where my finger from my finger. I'm already a third of the way through this. I wear this every single day, even on the days that I'm not wearing makeup, because I do find that it actually does help reduce redness. When I did I've talked about this a couple of times, when I did my Fit Glow Beauty Heroes review, I totally wasn't sure. I hadn't had enough experience with the product. I didn't really know if it was actually doing anything, but I totally noticed a difference when I put this on. Like 5 minutes later, my skin, the redness has been greatly reduced. So like even on days where I'm not wearing makeup, and my skin is red generally all the time, it's just kind of how my skin is. I will put this on and I feel less self-conscious about how red my skin is. I don't have like rosacea or, you know, anything like that. It's just, I just have a lot of redness in my skin and I don't really know why. But this really does help, and I do really like this. And this is something that I will continue to rebuy after this is gone. I forget how much it is. I think it's $69 for the 1 ounce size, which kind of hurts. That every couple of months I'm going to be spending $70 to get a new one of these, but I think I'm just going to have to because I really like it. I really find that it helps reduce redness, and it works really well as a primer. So yeah, I really like this borderline skincare makeup product. So yeah, I hope that you guys got that Fit Glow box if you wanted it, because I know that the two Fit Glow Discovery sold out like in no time. It was crazy, but they were both really amazing, so I could totally see why. So some other skincare goodness. I've got a couple of things from Natural Logic. Like, you're gonna see Natural Logic in here every month because she makes amazing products. I've got the Natural Logic Unmask, which I used quite a few times in February, and I've used quite a few times in March. I'm actually almost done. I didn't bring my current jar in here because it doesn't actually have the label on it, so I wanted you to see the label. Even though you can't even really see in my viewfinder or like on your screen. It probably doesn't even look, you can't even tell what brand it is. I don't know. But I really love this. I'm almost done with the first jar she sent me. This is the second jar. I just wanted to bring like the full one in here so you could see. It's a black hydrating detox mask. It's honestly amazing for inflammation, for acne, for redness. It's really great. It's crept its way up to be like in my top 5 favorite masks category, which I will be updating. I filmed a top 5 favorite mask video a few years ago, and I want to update it, but in a couple of different ways. Like, I've got some favorite masks now that are non-vegan, so I want to do like my top 5 vegan face masks, and then my top 5 sort of like honey-based face masks. So if you don't use honey, you don't have to watch that other one. And so yeah, just thinking out loud. But this has definitely crept its way up into my top 5. I use this all the time. I totally love it. It's great for my skin. It's detoxing, it's hydrating, it's, you know, it reduces inflammation. It just is such a like miracle workhorse of a product. I totally love it. Another one that I've been loving from her is the Purify Blemish Serum. I have been using this in place of the Uma Oil Spot Treatment, which I've been using for a couple of years now. And that has been like the best spot treatment that I've ever used. But this is actually, it's surpassing the Uma Spot Treatment. And it is good that it has, because this is much cheaper. You get much more product in here. Yeah, the Uma Spot Treatment is like, it's less size than this. This one is the ½ ounce one, and the Uma one is like 0.33 ounces or something like that. So I go through it like crazy, and it's like $55. The stuff works amazing, but it's just, it's not budget friendly. But this is more budget friendly. It works the same or better, and you get more for your money. So I really love this. It's got fantastic ingredients, and again, like everything that she makes is just, it works so well for my skin. So totally been loving that. That's been like just such a great spot treatment. If you're looking for one, definitely check that one out. A serum that I've actually been really liking is the Luxe Botanics Camu Brightening Serum. This one came in the February Pearlesque box. It also came with the mist. I like the mist. I don't like it as much. The mist has sort of like a very off-putting scent almost. It's like too strong. But I really like the serum. It's very hydrating. It is very like brightening. It is very like smoothing. And as you can see, I hope you can see, I've used nearly like half the container almost already. Maybe like a third. I've used like a third of the container. I really like this. It does have like hyaluronic acid in it as well. So it's very moisturizing on top of being brightening. It's not too aggressive. It doesn't make my skin red, or it doesn't like irritate my skin. I really like this stuff. And if you've been wanting to try out anything from Luxe Botanics, they are being featured in the Art of Organics box this month. Hopefully it hasn't sold out by the time I put up this video. If it has not, I will leave the link for it down below. It's the two cleansers, the pre-cleanse oil cleanser, and then the Camu brightening cleanser. I just have really been loving their stuff. The brightening line especially, I think is really great if you've been looking for like brightening products. A couple of others, let's talk, since I'm talking about brightening, actually, these are all brightening products. That's funny that I didn't even like think about it when I was writing them down, that I was just using a bunch of like brightening products. This even too, this brightens my skin as well. It like helps it, you know, not be so dull, and it really does like sort of even the skin tone and brighten the skin when I take it off. So pretty much like every skincare thing in here is like very brightening. I've got the Moon Aknari Brightening Youth Serum. It's made with 3 ingredients, a prickly pear, argan, and rose. I've loved this for years. You guys know it's like it's my favorite, one of my favorite luxury green beauty oil serums. I mix it with other oils. I use it on its own. It's just such a treat to use. This one came in the February Boxwalla box. Yeah, there's actually going to be a brightening product in the April Boxwalla box as well. It's the 12 Beauty Brightening Serum. So actually, if you're interested in like a brightening serum, I would check out the 12 Beauty April box, because it's going to come with the London mask from 12 Beauty, and then it's going to come with the brightening serum. So if you've been looking for a brightening product, sign up for the April Boxwalla box, because there's going to be a couple of like amazing products in there that I cannot wait to get on my face. But yeah, in terms of like an oil serum, I'm not actually sure if the 12 Beauty one is an oil serum or if it's more of like a lotiony serum like this one kind of is. I think it might be more of like a lotiony type serum, but if this one is like an oil serum that I've been loving. So I would put like this one on, and then I would mix this with a little bit of like my day cream. So I would mix it with like the Naturalogic Balance Moisturizer, which I mean I could have put in here as well, because that's like my favorite daytime moisturizer, but I just didn't bring it in. So yeah, I've been loving that as well. And then the other brightening product. So the last brightening product that I've been loving is the Eyeliner Brightening Bioactive Under Eye Cream with Zinc and Caffeine. I definitely prefer under eye products like this, like creams or sort of more serums to oils. There are a couple oil formulas that I like, but I reach for these more. I find them easier to use. I find them more effective. I just like these. So I've been trying a couple of products from this brand called Eyeliner. I'm pretty sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I really have been loving the under eye cream. This sort of reminds me of like what the 100% pure caffeine eye cream is. It doesn't smell or look the same, but I think it's sort of like the same idea, where it's like brightening, it's got caffeine in it to sort of like wake up the under eye area. And I really have been enjoying it. I don't know how much it's been helping brighten underneath my eyes. I don't think anything helps brighten underneath my eyes, to be honest. I have very deep like dark circles because I sleep 3 to 4 hours a night. Partly of my own doing. I mean, I stay up late and I, you know, do things that I can't do when Oliver's awake, you know, like play on my phone and do face masks and whatever. So I do stay up pretty late doing things like that. But either way, even if this hasn't actually been helping brighten up my under eye area, I have been enjoying this. It's very like, it's nourishing, and it works to sort of keep this area moisturized, and it's lightweight. I use it at night and in the morning. Just really like that. It's been working really great. The other couple of products that I've been trying from them I do actually like as well. There's a hydrating mask that I received, and then like a Superfoods night cream. That one is not my favorite over like the Naturalogic Omni Cream. Like nothing beats that, honestly. But the under eye brightener has been really great. I've been loving that. One actually for face that I have that I don't have the product of is the Josh Roseberg Hydrating Accelerator. I did just finish that. I I showed it to you guys in my empties, so I don't have the bottle anymore. I could have brought in like a full bottle, but I'm not going to do that because then I want to open it and use it, and I don't want to do that yet. I also just absolutely used the Josh Rosebrick Hydrating Accelerator to death in February. I just love misting my face with that. It feels amazing. It's moisturizing. It's honestly like one of my favorite products like of all time. If I ever had to like pick my top 10, if someone like put a gun to my head and was like top 10 skincare, that would probably be in there because I love that product so much. So then I've got some body care things. Now the first one I've got is not like a conventional body care product. It's a skincare product that I actually started to use on my body because I noticed when I was using it on my face, it was making my face a little bit sticky. So I think the formula is starting to go on it. But I didn't want to just throw it away because that's me. Like when stuff starts to go bad, I don't want to throw it away. I just want to use it faster. But one thing I decided to try to do with this is use it on my body. Okay, so I have a couple of like weird eczema patches on my arm. They're a little bit harder to notice than they were like a month ago because of what I've been doing. So I have a couple of patches like here. I've got some patches here. I also have some patches like back here and then like underneath like my armpit area. I don't really know why. I'm starting to think it might have something to do with like something I'm eating. Maybe I'm eating too much sugar and my skin is just like, stop. That might be partly the reason why I've developed so much eczema. I also have like a really nasty reoccurring eczema patch on my hand. It's in this area right now. It's also like on my fingers, and it's on this finger as well. No idea where it comes from. I can't seem to get rid of it. But one thing I decided to start trying to do was putting on a hyaluronic acid serum on it because I was thinking about this. Hyaluronic acid is like supposed to be super moisturizing and help plump and, you know, moisturize your skin. So I was like, well, why don't I use this on my eczema patches? Like that should help, right? Because it's supposed to draw moisture to the skin. So I started to put on the Activist Skincare Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I think this formula does go off a lot quicker than a lot other hyaluronic acid formulas, even though there is phenoxyethanol in this specific formula because there's vitamin C in it. I just think the formula of it is just kind of delicate, so it goes off a little bit quicker. So I noticed that it started to smell like kind of how vitamin C does when it sort of goes off. It just has like a very different smell. It doesn't smell like it's supposed to. It doesn't smell like rancid or anything. It just smells off. Like it's not good anymore. Actually, it kind of smells like toast. Which is kind of funny because I used to use the vitamin C serum from Paula's Choice, and every time when I would put that on my skin when I knew it had been past the 3-month suggested shelf life, my husband would tell me that my face smelled like smoke or something like that, which kind of is like reminiscent of what this smells like. Kind of smells like toast, but sort of like that, you know, smoky scent. Anyway, I think because this is like such a delicate formula, you do need to use this within the 3-month time frame that they actually tell you to use it in. The sheet that it came with said to use it within 3 months, and I was like, well, that seems very short. Like every other hyaluronic acid product I've used has been like 12 months. I was like, it'll probably be fine. And I used this, you know, in and out every time, you know, from when I had gotten it. But I noticed around the end of January, like early February, it started to smell kind of weird. So I wanted to still use it, and that's when I had the genius idea to use it on my eczema. So I started using this on my arm patches. I wish I had taken a before photo because honestly, the difference between what my skin looked like early February and what it looks like now is so much different. It was like raw and red and itchy and irritating. I've been doing this morning and night on the eczema patches and it's like almost gone. I expect I'm going to have to keep doing it for, you know, a pretty long time to sort of make it go away entirely. But I don't know why I never thought of that before. It just like dawned on me one day. I was like, why are we not using hyaluronic acid on our bodies? I noticed that no body product that I've got has hyaluronic acid in it. Like, wouldn't you think that that would be like something to put in like body lotion or, you know, body products like hyaluronic acid to sort of help with dryness and eczema? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to make my own hyaluronic acid body products. Nobody take that. That's mine. I don't know where it went. There it is. But yeah, if you are suffering from like body eczema, try hyaluronic acid on the eczema patches and see if that helps. Because honestly, it's been helping me. I'm going to keep using this bottle like that, because even though the formula I feel like has gone off and I don't want to use it on my face anymore, it's working perfectly fine on my arm. No issues, no irritation, like no weird, nothing weird has been going on with it, and I will get the full use out of this bottle. I'll just have to make sure that if I ever buy this specific one again, to use it within the 3-month time frame and not, you know, let it sit around and try other things. So there are some formulas of products that I've found that to get the maximum, you know, sometimes you can extend the life of stuff, but there are certain formulas that I've tried where you have to use them like almost exclusively to get the full benefits and full potency of it. Otherwise it starts to go off. And then you've, like Vintner's Daughter, I've had my Vintner's Daughter bottle around a pretty long time. I received it in the December 2015 Beauty Heroes box, and I've still got it around. I've noticed that that product has lost pretty much all of its potency. It still smells fine, but the potency is not there. When I put it on my skin, it really doesn't do anything anymore. So I'm trying to use it up with a face cream that I'm not using anymore as sort of like a neck and like décolleté area. So I'm trying to use that product up that way. So yeah, that's definitely something that if you spend the money on it, definitely use it on its own within a few months, so that way you're getting what you're paying for. So yeah, so that's my very long spiel on hyaluronic acid on my eczema patches and how it's working. So if anybody else is suffering from body eczema, try some hyaluronic acid. So the other couple of body products I've got the Herbaviva body lotion. This came in the Detox Market recent Crazy in Love bundle. It was like a gift with purchase if you'd spent a specific amount of money, and I haven't used body lotion in a really long time, honestly. I've been using body oils or body creams or like a body serum. I have not used body lotion in a very long time. So when I got this, I didn't even know if I was going to actually use it. I was like, should I just, you know, get rid of it or whatever? But I decided to try it, and I really like this. I actually have been mixing this in with body oils as well. So I like body oils. I don't like using on their own anymore. I don't find that they're as moisturizing as they should be, or as I want them to be, or maybe I just have like severely dry legs, but I like to mix body oils with other body products like body lotion or the Old Orchard body serum product, or what's it called? It's the Aqua Emulsion. I love mixing my body oils with that. I did that today. I mixed a body oil with that today. But I also love mixing body oils in with this, especially at night, because it's like more of like a relaxing scent with lavender, rose and neroli. I really, really like this. This is not a vegan formula. This does have beeswax in it. But if you don't care so much about beeswax, or you're fine with using products with beeswax, this is a very good formula. I really, really have been enjoying this. That lives on my sink. And then I've got two other products that I've been trying to use to help combat like this thing that I've got going on here. This got so bad in February that it actually started cracking and bleeding, and my hand was in so much pain. It's not terrible right now. It is a little like rough, and if I like pick at this thing right here, it would like pull the skin and like bleed. But it's almost sort of like callousy now because it's just so, it's like rough and bumpy. But I've been using the Max and Me Serenity Rescue. This isn't like a face balm, but it's like a rescue balm. It's sort of like the, I would say like the Laurel Healing Balm, where you sort of use it anywhere that needs like healing. It's sort of like that. And I'm almost done with this little like sample jar that I have got of it. The scent of it is beautiful. I love the scent of this product. And I actually find that this is really, really, I'm going to use some right now actually. This is really, really moisturizing, especially on like areas like this. If you've got like really chapped hands, if you've got like eczema on your hands like I do. My eczema patch on my hand it's so weird. It started when I was pregnant. I don't know, again, like I don't know where it came from, like why all of a sudden I started to have eczema, but I had like an eczema patch on the top of my hand, and it's sort of like slowly crept up like the rest of my hand. It's like gone up my finger, it's like down in here now. I don't understand the hand eczema. I never had hand eczema before I got pregnant. And then like, it's like a lot of stuff happened when I got pregnant. I became like addicted to sugar. I got weird eczema, like I don't know. So I've been loving that product, especially if you've got like dry, chapped hands. That one has been really helping. The other one that I've been using as well, I sort of go back and forth, is the Maya Chia Waterless Wonder Balm. This is the limited edition one that came in the Beauty Heroes box last year with the Super Couple. I love this scent. I do have a couple of these because I just love the scent so much. You can see I'm like almost done with this one as well. But this again is like another really great sort of like hand cream. Great for chapping of the hands, eczema. So I used a lot of hand cream, or like things that you can use as hand cream in February, because my hand, it just got so bad. And I don't know why. And like sometimes it'll go away. Like you can use hand cream a lot and it'll go away, but then other times like it just like creeps back up. So I don't know. I don't think that made any sense. But anyway, those are my February favorites. It's not too bad. It wasn't too many, but I got some really good stuff in here, and stuff I was really excited to talk to you about. Especially the Day to Night palette from Inica. I'm really excited to finally get my video up and edited. It's going to be a lot of work to edit because I've got like 3 looks, plus I'm going to be doing swatches and just talking about it. But yeah, I really love that palette. I almost wanted to do the orange eyeshadow look today and wear an orange sweater, but then I decided to wear my black packed sweater instead and do, you know, black eyeliner because I like that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. What do you guys think? Anything in here that you've been interested in, or I don't know. What's been your favorite stuff lately? Like lately, what's my favorite right now? I don't know that I have a favorite. I don't know that I have a ton of favorites. So it's actually good that I'm not going to be doing like a March favorites, because I don't have a ton of stuff that's like favorites. Nothing that I've like had the urge to like write down and be like, I have to tell you guys about them. I did just pick up my Old Orchard stuff again to do my Old Orchard review probably in April. So yeah, so I have been using those products again, and I do, again, like I love those products. I used the mask last night, and it's like this super bright, fun pink hibiscus mask, and I love the aqua emulsion. It's just, she makes great stuff. So I'm excited to do my review for you of that next month, probably. I'm thinking I want to use them for a couple of weeks again. I've been using her products off and on for like the last couple of years. I discovered them, I think, in 2015, and I've been working with her for a little while. She sent me all of her products last year, and I just didn't get a video out when I wanted to. So I'm finally gonna get that video out. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't know that I really have any favorites for March so far. So so next month you'll see my 2015 favorites revisited instead of a March favorites, and then we'll sort of go back. Maybe we'll do an April favorites, or maybe after a couple of months I'll do a current favorites. I'm not really sure yet how I want to do favorites. I like doing my empties videos monthly, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with favorites just yet. So hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed my chatting for 30 minutes, or however many times I press the button. I'm not even really sure. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.